we're back.
Hey!
Yay! We're here today with Taylor Sullivan. Earl couldn't make it today. I don't know if it's school or work or school. I'm not sure.
School.
But,
Maybe work, then school. Maybe none. Maybe he's just
chilling.
He's like,
doesn't wanna do
what? Forget y'all guys. I'm playing hooky.
What are you doing, man?
Chilling, bro. I was like, you know what? Hang out with the homie, you know?
Yeah.
And then I know since Earl couldn't be here, I'm like, you know what? I'll fill in, you know?
Thank you.
Do a little side quest for the day.
Thank you. I you know what I was thinking about? Everybody who bails on me, I should have like episode 129 have their name crossed out and have like the other thing. And
Oh man, that's how you start beefs right there.
I should do it like Guns N' Roses, you know?
Oh yeah.
Think
Oh yeah, Snake Pit was that Slash a Snake Pit.
Yeah.
Minus Slash. Oh shit.
I think that guy, like the lead singer of that band, I think it used to be in a band called Jellyfish.
Jellyfish, never heard of him.
Yeah, nobody has. I only saw him in like an ad for like a guitar company or something like that one time. And it was like the band that explained him or whatever. And then I've seen his credit and it's like he was the singer of Jellyfish or whatever.
No shit.
And I think the drummer of that band stood up whenever he played. And I've never seen that before. Like, yeah, an actual set, not like one of those percussion sets or whatever.
See, when I was at Twist of Lime about a year ago, one of my childhood friends to go see this psychobilly band. I don't know if you're familiar with psychobilly.
Well, I've heard it. I don't.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know if I'm sure.
Yeah, it's
I
like the
know what it is.
Cramps and stuff like that, and they got like Tiger Army. That was like the newer one, but one of the like pioneers. What was it? I'm having a brain fart, but the Meteors they played. That's it. The Meteors they played, and they had a drummer that just stood and played drums. It's pretty cool.
So he was hitting the bass drum with his stick too?
No, he was just standing up doing that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's kind of weird with them like rockabilly bands, psychobilly bands. Either got the stand-up bass or they got a stand-up drummer, which is still kind of throws me off, but it's still cool.
Yeah. I like rock. I used to like rockabilly a whole lot more. Or I used to listen to it a lot. There was kind of a resurgence in the 90s of, rockabilly music. Those Reverend Horton Heat.
Oh, yeah, they just played.
Yeah, it seems like he's playing places that like, smaller places, which is really cool and probably not for him. But
they play Tips. That ain't too small. Yeah, not too long ago when they did like a $10 pre-order show. And
I feel like the show before last was at like a more attainable place that I could play.
Oh, no,
you know what I mean? Which isn't an insult. It's just kind of cool that he's like, more accessible that way because you can't get too far away from the fans if the stage is right there.
Oh, yeah, and that dude, he goes off, man. I just remember that one song off of Guitar Hero, and that was the first time I heard him when I was like a senior in high school. Was it the Psychobilly Freakout?
Okay.
It was on a Guitar Hero, and all my friends that couldn't play guitar were fucking beasts at Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
But then I tried and like, just every time I try to like strike the fucking thing, I was not good.
But you do play?
Yes, I play. Not, like I said, I'm a kind of like a punk rocker, hardcore kind of style guitar player, but my two solo styles I got is like the Greg Ginn, the little kind of shit, just shitty.
Yeah.
Just like shitty, straight up 80s hardcore. And then like
that's me. Yeah.
the G.G. Allen and the Murder Junkies, like, that's all I got. I got a few like scales, but it's like blues scales.
I'm kind of a poser with G.G. Allen. I don't know any of his music. Like
G.G. Allen, bro, I'll tell you this. With G.G. Allen, he's a scumbag. He's a piece of shit.
I mean, I've read...
Scumfuck, but dude, like, people don't know this. He put out different albums and different genres. Like, he did like in the beginning, he kind of did like a Ramones, kind of like New York Dolls thing. He did a fucking cock rock like EP that was kind of like, just like kind of hair metal-ish, but still kind of like New York Dolls and sleazy kind of shit like the Helicopters and stuff. And then my favorite album he ever did was this one that's a country album. And it's like Hank Williams style, just like
good
twangy.
Musicians.
Like you can probably, look, if they play that shit in Cracker Barrel, you can be eating fucking flapjacks with the family, not even know. It's just like a straight up old sounding country album. He did it like about a year or so before he died.
Was his brother playing on it too?
No, I don't think so. I think he actually had a full like country band playing with him, and he had like backup singers and shit. It's totally
cool,
not G.G. Allen. G.G. Allen sings songs about biting at your scum and dog shit, and
Yeah.
needle up my cock. But no, this is all about like
I've read articles about him. I've read parts of books about him. I've listened to podcasts about him, but I've never listened to his fucking music. Man.
it's really raw sound.
It sounds like a band I'd listen to once. Like just from
I heard
probably go see live maybe, but
yeah. Well, my fucking experience was seeing the Murder Junkies live. I seen them in fucking Hattiesburg one time.
and who's the
they had a whole documentary about G.G. Allen, and the dude that recorded like that was like the director for like Old School and shit. That was like his first movie.
Okay.
So the dude did like bigger movies after that documentary about G.G. Allen, pretty much like right before he died. It's like it starts off with about him and playing shows and him like fucking throwing shit, eating shit, doing dumb shit, and shooting up. But he wound up ODing, and they held a funeral for him, and people throwing like fucking bottles of Jack in his fucking casket and shit. Crazy shit. But the Murder Junkies was his last band,
So
He had so many fucking different bands.
well, is his brother in that?
His brother, is in the Murder Junkies, and the dude's pretty much, he's still around, and the Murder Junkies are still playing. I think the dude's like 70 years old, though.
Yeah.
But they're doing all them crazy antics live still. Like, not the throwing dog shit and fighting people, but bro, when I seen him in Hattiesburg, it was such a wild experience. So me and my homie, we go, my boy Neil Bottles, we go from
Bottles.
Yeah.
Shout out Neil Bottles.
Yeah, that's my homie right there. Neil Lawrence. He's in Pensacola now.
Okay.
But I met up with him, and I went from Slidell to Hattiesburg for the show. And I had work the next morning, which was like 5, 6 a.m., which was rough. But I was like, bro, I got to see the Murder Junkies.
Yeah.
Always grew up since high school listening to G.G. Allen. I was like, I got to see this shit. I go to the bar. They had like a surf rock band open. And then before I hang, the homie Little John's band. John Little John. Not the rapper, like, not that Little John. But Little John from Hattiesburg is like a punk drummer. Played the Savage Master, which is like a classic, like, I wouldn't say power metal band, but kind of like just like a straight up metal band.
Okay.
But the surf rock band played, and they were killer. The Before I Hang played. They're like the longest running punk band out of Mississippi. They've been around since I think the 80s.
I feel like I've seen their band name, but that must have been at some point.
Oh yeah, they used to play all the time.
In New Orleans?
They played New Orleans. I think they're playing in Hattiesburg pretty soon for like an anniversary.
Okay.
But yeah, they're the longest running like punk band out of Mississippi. Shout out Before I Hang.
Yeah, Before I Hang.
They kind of do like that anti-scene kind of like punk rock,
Awesome.
But yeah, when I went to go see that Murder Junkie show, Surf Band was killer. The Before I Hang, always killer. Murder Junkies, come on. Because before I was kind of looking at the merch, and pretty much the brother, he's always selling G.G. Allen stuff. I think that's what pays the bill. So, of course, you're going to sell shit from your dead brother.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah.
What else?
Yeah, what else? Hey, that pays for your mortgage in California.
Well, you're also keeping him alive, too, at the same time.
Right. Yeah,
you know
yeah, definitely.
I mean?
And, they're pretty, they're brothers.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how close they were. I didn't see his part of the documentary or anything like that.
But yeah, there's 2 docs. There's the one about him, about G.G. Allen, and then when he died, and then there's like Life After G.G. Allen, like that came out. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called The Allens. It's about like G.G. Allen's brother and G.G. Allen's legacy, and then his mom.
Did he always do the blood thing on his face? His brother?
The brother didn't do all that crazy shit. The brother was just kind of just like chilling playing bass.
Well, now, like in the interviews I've seen, if I'm right about it, it's like he's got this big white beard, and he always like has this red dye on it or whatever.
Oh, maybe he just dyes it kind of like Dimebag Darrell or something. I'm not sure.
It looks a little bit more violent than that, but
yeah, get your pole, brother, or whatever. But yeah. But yeah, it's just
fake blood, I'm sure, but I'm just saying.
But yeah, when I was seeing them play, I was like, they're about to come on. I was looking through the merch. I'm like, I bought like some G.G. Allen stickers and threw it in my fucking guitar case. But so what happens is the drummer comes up, buck ass naked.
Nice.
They start slapping the hand right on stage, and there's like this college dude.
Fucking jacking off on
dude,
stage.
He is beating his dick like it owes him money, son.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so he's just sitting there just beating his meat in front of
How
his
old
fucking...
is he?
Probably.
Is he 70?
Dude, he has to be in his like 60s, the drummer.
Okay.
Dino the Naked Drummer, go figure.
Okay.
So yeah.
Is that known? Does he always jack off, or is it just this night? This was sexy.
This is my first time.
This was a sexy night in fucking
This is the first time I've ever seen him like live. I never seen any videos of him doing all that crazy shit, but the dude's just sitting there just playing with his fucking dick, jerking off in front of these like college chicks while they're drinking their fucking Michelobes, you know?
Okay.
And then the
what
fucking
year is
book.
this?
2013,
okay.
2012. It blurs me.
Yeah.
But then the guitar player not the guitar player, then the vocalist comes up, HJ. Starts jerking him.
That's no good.
No bueno.
Yeah.
And then the dude says, yeah, dude, it's so fucked up. He's like, oh yeah, if he used this, he would have everybody pregnant. I'm like, Jesus, what am I getting myself into? I'm like, I guess it's the fucking scumfuck murder junkies, you know?
Yeah.
So they played a set, they played new songs, because they wrote like 2 albums after he died. They had this other junkie singer, you know, that looked strung out. And then they had, what was it? They played some Gigi Allen hits too. Huh?
Do like they sing now, or do they still have a lead singer?
Well, they have they have a lead singer, this junkie guy that's like, I guess, you know, doing vocals. I think they went through a couple of vocalists. Okay. You know.
Who wants to sing for the Murder Junkies now?
Yeah. But the brother also does like backing vocals too, you know. But I
would think he probably eventually would just take over.
Yeah, so they right. So they played their set and all that. It was cool and all, but then at the end of the set, the drummer takes the 2 drumsticks out, rear ends them at the same time.
Oh no.
Yeah, bro. 2 sticks.
You gotta really want to see that band.
In one hole.
I would have the band good?
It's punk rock, baby. You know what you expect.
What do you expect? Shove 2 fucking drumsticks up his ass.
You know, 1 is impressive, but 2, I'm like, God damn, did he have to prep for that? But then
gotta be careful when you're doing that.
He was selling the drumsticks that he stuck up his bunghole at the merch table.
Did anybody buy them? Fucking right. Immediately, right?
Murder junkies, bro. They got scum fucks. I'm telling you, man. Shit was crazy.
Gross. Yeah, shit was crazy.
And I got offered to go party with all them people, but I'm like, bro,
I'm just not dedicated enough to get noticed in the music business I see now. I'm not willing to do what it takes.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Like, you went all the way to Hattiesburg to see a guy shove 2 drumsticks up his ass.
I didn't expect for that nonsense.
You fucking knew he was going to do it.
But dude, like, I ain't gonna lie though, like, I was like, I got to see the Murder Junkies at least once. Well, I saw him once, and I don't know if I'd go see him again, but fuck, why not? Punk rock, baby, you know?
Yeah. Well, you got to, like, I went to, this is not as underground and cool, but I went to see Lou Reed the only time I got the chance to see him.
Don't tell me you seen one Metallica or something.
No, I didn't see this before Lulu.
Thanks be to God.
This is 2007.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I went to Memphis in May to see Lou Reed.
Damn, that's dedication.
Well, he's never going to come to New Orleans. So, like, nobody's ever going to come. Dude. You got to, like, if you want to see a band that's like that level, they're not going to be in New Orleans.
No, like, everybody wants to come here to party, bro. That's the whole thing. Everybody wants to, like, yo.
You see that whenever you're playing in bands, even, like, because it feels like they almost know the crowd's not going to be all that hot. They really just want to stop and party afterwards. Like, you know, there's been many times we played gigs and one of the bands that was from out of town left that gig to go party in New Orleans after the gig.
Oh, there's times where I seen fucking like a metal band on Bourbon Street just like drinking hand grenades. I'm like, bro, why don't y'all just play here? Play here, get paid, and then go party.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Do an afternoon show for fuck's sake.
You know? Like, they have a lot of them, like some of the hardcore bands like coming down here. Like all them like New York style hardcore bands.
Yeah.
But they just kind of want to come down here just because, I don't know, the sludge legacy, you know, Crowbar is
it's
sludge
shitty.
life, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of grimy. It's a grimy ass
dude.
city.
Like, Crowbar is at like their top, like,
for sure.
It's crazy.
Did you see that crowd that they had in fucking Scotland? And I've been following them on Instagram as well. So because Pat Bruders was on here just recently.
That's a nice dude.
Well, he was
one of my favorite bass players from down here, man. Straight up.
I didn't know
he got chops.
I'd probably read an article about him, but didn't know I didn't know his face, and we played a gig with Raid's first gig, and he was talking about how me and Earl had good vocal harmonies together. I was like, oh, awesome, man. Then like somebody walked up, he's like, that guy played in St. Vitus. I was like, no kidding. And he's like, yeah, and he's in Down right now. I was like, oh my God. And that made me feel great for like a month. And just knowing he said that, I was like, yeah, you know, the real rock stars know. They know we're awesome. But anyway, he's a cool dude, man, when he was on here. I didn't know the first time because there was so many people if he was going to be as open, you know, and funny as he was, but he was. And I could have him on 2 more times.
Dude, yeah, I'm about to say, with the whole thing with Crowbar, man, it's just, they blew up bigger than ever was like before. I remember when I was younger, you know, like Crowbar, you know, they were just like the local band, you know. The local band, and then I remember when I was like in college, I went to like a hardcore show, and they had one band I remember opened with High Rate Extinction, which is like a Crowbar song, a Crowbar cover. It was like this band's a ball, but not the black metal band, but they got like a metalcore, hardcore band, and they kind of mix like the Crowbar heaviness, you know, that B standard tuning with like obituary kind of shit. So it's kind of like death metal mixed with the sludge and the hardcore. It sounds totally different, but they like worship Crowbar. And I remember on like Twitter, now I guess now it's X or whatever, but they were like praising Crowbar, like doing this, doing that. And it was getting all these like younger hardcore kids into Crowbar. And then people started getting into it. And you know what? It then died off a little bit, but then they got that podcast, that Hard Lore podcast, is with a couple of dudes from a couple of hardcore bands. And they did like who's the heaviest band out of like 50 fucking bands, and Crowbar and a few metal bands on that. Crowbar wound up being the heaviest band on the whole list. They got voted in, I guess, through like a, you know, like a little thing where you kind of go through like a little, what they call that?
A poll?
Not a poll, but like kind of like a bracket, you know, like a bracket, like you go against each other and see. Through that whole bracket, Crowbar wound up winning, and all these younger kids love that podcast. Like, it's like a hardcore metal podcast.
I was watching some video today of some girl in Ireland who like got injured, and she was so hyped to be able to go see Crowbar again.
Yeah, dude.
An Irish chick, you know, like that's got to be crazy. Like I hope that it's never going to happen at this time. I'm 46, it's over. But like,
never say never, man.
But you know, if somebody hears my music overseas and knows it before I even get there, that's amazing. And they've got, and their whole place is sold out, and like I mean, I was telling Pat whenever he was in there, it's crazy that his level of success now at this age, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't like out there like this at 20, but he is now. You know what I mean?
Grinding.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, I know. The whole thing with Crowbar too is not just that.
Or maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know what he was doing when he was 20, but he didn't sound like he was in as big of bands as Down or Crowbar or St. Vitus or any of the other bands he was in. He was in some sort of punk band too.
That's it.
And the Swinging Doors, I don't know.
Swinging Dicks? No, that's another band. They got another. No, Swinging Doors was that country band, huh? That open?
Yeah.
Yeah, they was sick.
Yeah.
They like twangy and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the fucking slide, the lap steel player was fucking killer.
Yeah, I was mesmerized by that.
Yeah, I've never really seen anybody that close really rock on it that awesome. And then the guitar player was awesome too. If you know anything about guitars, he was playing a Chinese Eastman. It's like a semi-hollow body.
Okay.
They say they're better than the Gibson hollow bodies, but anyway.
No shit. Yeah, I'm not a guitar nerd. I just know how to just. Yeah, that's.
What tuning are you playing in? Do you doing like a B standard kind of thing too?
What? Whenever I play?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it don't matter, man. Like when I do the X Bracket X shit, I'm kind of like, oh, I'm going to do it in drop, or am I going to do it like, I'll do drop D, I'll do E standard, I'll do drop C, standard.
Is that what you're playing when you do the ski mask?
Yeah, all on a cell phone, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of like kills time, you know. I'll be in a garage trying to do vocals, you know.
Well, I've got like a couple ski masks. We can put them on.
Last plan or robbery. Yeah, I was listening to 3-6 on the way here, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, listening to 3-6 Mafia. But no, another thing with the Crowbar thing too was the memes. The memes really made it pop off.
Man, I remember I was from Louisiana, and I didn't know of them until I saw the Vulgar videos in like 93 or something like that.
Because of that Pantera VHS tape, huh?
Yeah. And we watched that fucking 1,000 times.
Dude, I
was so into Pantera at the time. This is what's funny though, is like now I realize, since we've been interviewing people and stuff like that, is I was listening, what I thought was hardcore music was not hardcore at all compared to what, you know, the people that I'm talking to are into. I liked Obituary. I tried to like 2 albums by him, but I just couldn't. I listened to like Slowly We Rot. And,
that's like classic, like old school death metal, you know?
I just couldn't get into it. I like, you know.
A lot more people, like, especially the youngsters, they like all the Cannibal Corpses and the, like, Obituaries because, like, the slow groove, you know?
It is, but
shit
I
they
think
can dance to or whatever, mosh to.
It's somewhere along the line that became not mainstream, but so much more accepted, like death metal and hardcore, deathcore, all those fucking cores.
Yeah, the deathcore thing, man. That's when I first started going to shows in like, what was that, like 06 or so, right after high school. That's kind of like what I was seeing just kind of happen. And I'm like a few of the bands were like, all right, you know, but I was like, I just didn't understand. They went like tight girl pants, you know, they were like shopping, buying like the women's pants for they could be extra tight because they weren't making them. Like they weren't making them like
2006.
Right. They didn't have, they were, you know, kind of like baggy dickies before. They didn't have like the really tight, like Motley Crue fucking like pants like they sell now, you know, skinny jeans or whatever, you know. And they had the swoop hair and all that. I didn't get it, but because I was like a punk rocker, dude. You know,
I was old
and a
at
metalhead.
this point still.
Like I said, I was like fresh out of high school.
26 or something like that.
Yeah.
At that time.
Yeah, like the High Ground, man. I used to go there a good bit. And the thing is, like, I'll just work and then go do that, you know, and I was in college too. So I was fucking trying to catch. And at that High Ground place in Metairie, Cypress, whatever, they'd have like 3 or 4, 5 shows a week. There'd be different stuff. It'd be like ska, metal, punk, indie rock.
And you're into all that.
Yeah, my wallet cries, but yeah.
No,
because I like everything, you know. Well, I like most things, you know. I wouldn't say everything, but I like a lot of different shit.
I've just recently started thinking about how many of my friends from high school all know all those fucking No Limit fucking albums and shit like that.
I'll tell you this, man. Them old
Fiend fucking...
Dude. Fiend. Yup. Yeah.
All those old...
TRU?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
dude. Look, all of them, if anybody finds
a lot of
old,
Texas rap too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, dude, what was it? UGK, Underground Kings?
UGK.
Yeah. If anybody's able to find them old cassette tapes, they're going for money now. All them old No Limit and Cash Money ones.
Dude, the fucking vinyl, I was thinking about getting, what's the Make Crack Like This album?
Make Crack Like This?
The Master P of No Limit.
You talk about Ice Cream Man?
No, Ghetto Dope.
Oh, Ghetto Dope.
Yeah. I was looking to buy that on vinyl. I was like, this would be funny to get just to like put on at a Christmas party or some shit like that. And it is $65 or some shit like that. It might even be more than that. I can't remember. I was appalled at how much it was.
Dude, yeah, the price of vinyl, dude, it all went up so much. It used to be cheap when I was started buying records and shit, like in like the late 2000s. It used to be dirt cheap, but now it's like
the packaging's better. Everything's on 180 grams.
It's just like the record labels are like, oh yeah, you know, it's very popular. But now what's crazy is cassette tapes are getting popular, and now these younger kids, man, are starting to get into CDs and DVDs.
What are you selling at the swap meet stuff?
At the Dead Media Market, the little pop-ups I do. Yeah, I do fucking VHS tapes, DVDs, Blu-rays, retro games, vinyl records, cassette tapes, CDs. CD's nuts.
Cassette on these nuts.
But then like vintage clothing and stuff like that. And like me and my wife call a thing a T&B for Taylor and Barbara. And I took the K&B logo. Fuck. But yeah, I took the K&B logo and tweaked it out. But
yeah, you want me to block that out?
Yeah, just go. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck. But it's kind of like I like Louisiana style shit. Yeah. So I was like, it's pretty cool. So yeah, but my friend Brian that runs Sisters in Christ is also the vocalist of Thou. He asked me to fill in for one of the Dead Media Markets. It was kind of fresh.
I want to get Thou on here. I tried to one time and it fell through for some reason. I can't remember why. But I don't think, like, I need to reach out again.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the whole Dead Media Market thing, fucking, I sat in for Brian while he went to go go to some Comic-Con or something out in Lafayette. And then I worked that, but he couldn't work the next one. So I was like, well, I got a bunch of shit I'll sell. So, and that's how I kind of started doing that. And I used to have like a whole Depop during COVID, like selling like clothes and records, and used to make some pretty decent change, but I stopped doing that and just kind of got tired of it.
You said Depop?
Depop. It's like this app. It's a weird app that's kind of based. It's not a weird app. It's like a imagine eBay and Instagram had a baby.
Okay.
So like you post your pictures of the stuff, the prices and all that, and you buy shit like eBay. So you can swipe through and see the pictures like on Instagram of what it is and in the description what it is. But it's like eBay, you can just buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, but dude, I was selling stuff on there for so long.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I only sold a couple guitars on eBay and that's it.
Yeah, I did eBay for a little bit, but eBay kind of screwed me over with some cash. Depop did too. The thing is, Depop's based out of London, England.
Oh.
Yeah, so they said my money was like, oh, your money's still tied in with your bank. And they're like, no, they're lying to you. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you know what, scratch this.
Yeah.
So I stopped with it. But yeah, with the whole pop-up thing, doing little pop-ups for the different stuff, it's fun. I enjoy it. The wife likes going thrifting. She's been collecting all these Mary-Kate and Ashley VHS.
Why? She actually watches them, or just
dude,
likes having
that's
them?
I got this like fancy like DVD, VHS, HDMI like combo.
Okay.
Found it at a Goodwill and slide out for $10 in the box sealed.
Nice.
From like 06 or 07 or 08, whatever. But thing goes for like $300-400. I'm like, what the fuck? And they want $10 for it. I'm like, oh, cool. I can watch my VHS. And then my wife's like, that's $500 you can make off of that. I'm like, shit, I just want to watch the movies on a normal 1080p TV.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, fuck. Yeah. So if I find a VHS, like random slasher films or whatever, I can just pop it in a thing and then watch it on a regular TV, like HD TV.
What's the experience like watching it on a flat screen? Does it just look like fuzzy flat screen?
It's not so, it's still a little fuzzy, but it's not so bad compared if you would just run it to like with the regular yellow, white and red.
Yeah.
But usually, the VHS players were meant for like CRT TVs,
Yeah.
The thing that's really hard to come by is a CRT like VHS combo. The ones with the built-in VHS players.
Okay.
Those go for money. So if you ever come up on one of those.
What's that, like a TV and a VHS
Yeah,
player?
it's like the little, you remember back in the day they would have like the
I
little
remember
TVs?
the combo. Yeah.
Like one of those.
That's cool.
And the thing is, the really small ones are the ones that go for the most.
Huh.
The big old clunky ones that are like 50-inch, 60-inch, the big old ones that'll throw your back out and you need a bacchiotomy.
I always love that one. The doctor says I need a bacchiotomy.
Yeah, no, you're good. But yeah, like the whole thing with that is like, yeah, the big TVs that's what really hurts. Oh. No, we're good. Good. But yeah, the big TVs, those still cost a little bit, but the little tiny ones with the VHS combo, those are the ones that cost people something for like $200.
So crazy.
I know, man. Physical media, I'm telling you, it's coming back. People are fed up with streaming, bro. I know it sounds crazy, but
I feel like that's been like that for a while, because I got my record player in 2011, and I feel like I was before it just slightly.
Even with the movie thing, too. I sold all my DVDs, and then I started buying DVDs back, here and there, and Blu-rays. Like, dude, you know the guy from Revenge of Nerds? He just passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, dude, I want to watch Revenge of Nerds.
That wasn't that
he was in Lizzie McGuire too. He was the dad.
But whose brother was he? He was the Kung Fu guy's brother, Carradine.
Oh, no shit.
I believe so.
Oh.
The fuck? Keep telling your story.
AI.
Oh shit, my phone's. Oh, I'm recording. This is the same episode.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm used to Earl recording.
Right, but yeah, with the whole fucking thing though, it's like. It's just crazy. So I was like going through, I'm like, oh, I want to watch Revenge of Nerds. I like the first one and the third one. I think the second one kind of sucks when they're on the beach. But I was like, oh, it's not available for streaming. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought, and then sometimes it's not available.
You check Tubi?
Dude, believe me. When I pull up the old, the Roku stick I have, or the Fire Stick, I'll type in a search bar and it'll show all the streaming services it'll be available for.
Yeah.
But dude, it wasn't available. I'm like, well, what the fuck, you know? And that's the thing. They got like old horror movies or old like just comedies I used to love, or like old random like shit like The Wizard, you know?
Classic porno.
Never seen it.
VHS porno?
No. I've seen The Wizard with the guy Frankie.
No, that wasn't what I was saying. I was saying there's that on VHS as well.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure.
I doubt all of it's been digitized.
So what's crazy is I watched this rant going down a fucking wormhole on YouTube. They had this whole thing about, I was watching stuff about like old Super Mario video games and stuff. Then out the blue, they had something about a Super Mario Brothers movie, which from back in the 90s, which was shitty. I don't know if you ever seen that or remember that.
Yeah, John Leguizamo.
Yeah, so I was watching shit into that. And then they had another thing about a porno about the Super Mario Brothers that Ron Jeremy was in. And he was like Luigi or some shit. That's funny. I can't remember.
Luigi, he should have been Mario.
Maybe that's what it was. I can't remember. But what happened is supposedly...
If he was a Luigi, he could have been Wario too.
You need to look it up though. So it was on VHS, and then they made it look like it never happened. But supposedly Nintendo sued the porn company for doing the Mario porno, and Nintendo owns the rights to that dirty movie, Ron Jeremy.
You think they show it at parties?
Yeah, I doubt it. That's some eyes wide shut shit. People, I'm pretty sure.
Old people by now.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. But with the whole physical media thing, man, like I've been buying more movies and Blu-rays, and
I've got the ones I kept like Deer Hunter. I kept like some of the ones.
Deer Hunter.
Yeah, the ones that I know now are streaming everywhere. But I bought like Criterion Collection versions of like what was that? Che. Whenever Benicio del Toro did that 2-part movie, I bought that. And that was really cool. You know. Real slow, but cool ass movie.
Yeah,
you got all day to watch a movie.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I've been finding like all these random like I've been on a hunt for all these like movies, either shot in Louisiana or like about Louisiana. Like I found one recently, and I found it on Blu-ray. They got now boutique Blu-rays, which is like indie like movie companies that put out like old movies that's been lost in the sands of time. One was called the Last Slumber Party.
Okay.
Or like the Last Slumber Party Massacre, or
Slumber Party Massacre.
No, wait, no. I think it was the Last Slumber Party, and it was shot in Metairie in the 80s.
Cool.
It was only on VHS, and then I guess during Katrina they lost the original film and shit. So I guess they kind of like redigitized it on Blu-ray and made it all like watchable. But it was shot at some place off of Clearview somewhere in Metairie at some random house, big house, and it's just about this crazy doctor that just goes around just killing these people that's at this like teen
club,
high school slumber party thing, and just like, you know, like typical slasher shit, you know, but it's just shot in Metairie, and it's just.
Are you into
random
slasher films too?
Oh yeah, I watch, dude. Yeah, I like.
Is your wife into them?
Fuck no, bro. It's like Gilmore Girls on repeat. You know, like I love like just
Gilmore Girls. You watch it all the time, don't you? You're into it. You know.
She loves it.
You know all about it.
Oh, Lorelai. No, no, but she likes that, and she likes other like random like shit she grew up on. Or I'm always pretty nostalgic, so I always watch like shitty fucking horror movies, like old skate videos I used to watch as a kid.
Dude, I would love to have the skate video I used to watch of Rodney Mullen back in the day.
Dude, them old skate VHSs too?
Yeah.
They go for money now.
Used to have, I remember that was the first time I'd heard Offspring, but then I heard the song they did on this skate video Session. It was fucking way faster and more punk sounding than their more commercial stuff.
Oh yeah.
And Rodney Mullen was on there. I can't remember the other skaters, but I do remember Rodney Mullen just doing badass shit on street skate.
Was it an 80s, a 90s movie?
90s.
Was it Day One song?
Don't know.
They were like the two dudes that would do like, you know, Rodney Mullen invented all the skateboard tricks and shit.
Yeah.
Day One song, like he I think invented like a fucking pressure flip, or maybe like he did. I don't know if
I think this was,
maybe it was Impossible he invented. I can't remember. Or hard flip, or one of them.
The fuck was that guy's name? it's like a French guy. Man, there was all sorts. Like whenever I was big into skateboarding, I was more into reading about skateboarding than being actually good at it. But,
yeah, I was like, okay.
Sal Barbarito or some shit like that.
Wait, I thought he's from here, from Baton Rouge.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It could be a fucking lawyer I'm remembering right now, not the goddamn skater.
I'd hire
I can't
him.
remember his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it. I can't remember.
Dude,
Anyway.
fucking, yeah, I'm trying, I think he's from fucking Baton Rouge or Lafayette.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few pros that live in New Orleans and all that now, you know? One dude's on Girl Skateboard. You remember Girl Skateboard?
Yeah.
With the Yeah Right video?
I don't remember the Yeah Right video.
Oh, that was like early 2000s, you know? They had,
I might remember it if I saw it, but
it was like an all green cover, just had Yeah Right, and he used all these crazy special effects to where it was like a green skateboard, and it made it look like they were just riding on nothing because they used the green screen shit. One of them skateboarder like producers wound up shooting it. It wound up being like a really big skate video.
Cool.
It was in my upcoming, like when I was like a junior in high school. Like Baker, you know, Baker.
Well, it's like Stacy Peralta, that guy, the old guy. Not old.
Yeah,
guy.
that's like, yeah, Stacy Peralta, I know, that was Dogtown, like 70s, and then like Paul Peralta, like the 80s.
But he was the one who did that documentary.
Oh, Lords of Dogtown.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
before the movie.
okay, yeah.
Because
Actually,
that documentary is so good, they just made a fucking movie out of it.
and both of those are really good too. It has the dude, the Joker. He's in fucking the Lords of Dogtown movie. Dude that plays the Joker.
Joaquin?
Keith, was it? Oh, no, I was about to say. Oh, shit. What's the dude's name? The Joker dude that passed away with the blonde hair. He was playing a bunch
Heath
of
Ledger.
Yeah, he was in the Lords of Dogtown movie.
I think so was Johnny Knoxville and a few other people.
Yeah.
But,
Great movie.
yeah.
Dude, that VHS goes for a lot of money. Like $200.
Huh.
Crazy.
Why are people so into I guess just the
Nostalgia, man. Look.
Have they started remaking them yet? Like
yeah, actually, dude, at Walmart, you know that movie Terrorizer with the clown? The slasher one?
No. I'm the fucking, I know.
Okay. They got like a Terrorizer with Art the Clown that goes around killing people, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty morbid. But they wound up releasing that on VHS at Walmart.
Huh.
$30 though.
But a brand new one.
Brand new. Double VHS.
Is it high quality? You know how you buy tapes now and they all are fucking the shittiest quality tape you could fucking get?
What, cassette tapes?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, now because the ribbon is like, it's not the good quality
And
ribbon.
the whole fucking casing feels cheap and shitty. But like if you got tapes from like, I remember, this is how old I am. But I had a fucking Motley Crue
fuck yeah.
tape back in the.
Shot the Devil?
Like, no, Dr. Feelgood, yeah, 1989.
Hell yeah.
I had the tape for it, and it was fucking heavy, and it was like on that metal tape, like
fuck yeah. It's the chrome tapes.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is. I don't even know if they
those
still
are the
make
good tapes that sound great.
Yeah, do they make tapes like that any longer? Or,
No.
like that's what I would rather put.
Best tapes are like from the 90s to like early 2000s. I found fucking like old Cro-Mags tapes at like the different, like at like or like old like metal band tapes from like the
I think hardcore
new metal, like even like new metal tapes, you know, like found like old Limp Bizkit tape from like the late 90s, early 2000s. Those sound great.
I don't know who the hell bought this, but I have a Metallica load tape at my house.
Okay.
No case, but it just like sitting in my like boxes of my stuff at the house or whatever.
It might have been from when you were a kid and you just fucking left it in a fucking
fuck this.
fuck this shit.
Yeah.
What is this muff cabbage?
I that was where I was at in 95. I remember I bought the new Metallica album, the new Pantera album, and the new Rage Against the Machine album.
Love Rage Against the Machine.
Somewhere all around the same time.
You fuck hard with Rage Against the Machine?
No, I fuck soft with Rage Against the Machine. No,
dude.
No, I saw Rage Against the Machine twice, I think.
I'm jealous about that.
I saw him in 1999 on that Battle of Los Angeles tour.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
then I saw him in 2007 whenever they came to the Voodoo Fest.
Shit. Yeah, I never ever went to Voodoo Fest. My sister, one of my little sisters, like older, like one of her friends, her dad was like the owner of Voodoo Fest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like she used to go for free. I just never went. I don't know why. I probably could have got in for free. But
I did get in for free. I won tickets off. I won tickets 2 years in a row.
I thought you would have said I snuck in. I'm like, you should have.
No, I I won tickets off the radio because nobody was listening to SLU's 90.9 radio station in Hammond whenever I was living there. And they had a contest. I was like, I think the sixth caller was supposed to be there. I was like the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth caller whenever I called in.
What, you had two phones?
No, I just hung up and dialed again, and I was the fifth, and then I hung up and dialed again, and I was the sixth.
There you go.
And I got the tickets, and I think I had all day, 2 or 3 days. I don't remember what the festival was in 2007, but I went to it, and I took my friend Ben, and he got destroyed drunk, and I did not at that time, but and then he just disappeared. I found him by my car later, but
hey, look, bro, that happens, man. Partying,
Yeah.
when you're younger, partying, bro. I remember when I was like my first concert. I went when I was like a little kid. Was like Lenny Kravitz, Smash Mouth, and Buck Cherry.
That's your first concert?
Yeah, that's like
cool.
typical '90s shit. And
Yeah,
dude, like
but-
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I still fuck with Buck Cherry. That fucking first album with the "I love the cocaine."
I hate that song.
Dude.
I hate that
I hate
dude
the
seems
crazy
like-
bitch shit. Because like when I was in college, all the like frat girl, I'm saying frat girls. You know, the fucking sorority girls would be like partying. Oh yeah, crazy bitch. Like no, it's like that first album fucks. It's so good. But I love cheesy fucking cock rock hair metal shit. You know.
I don't.
Oh, I love it, dude.
Well, I remember feeling so relieved whenever, let's just say, Motley Crue.
Yeah.
In the 80s, whenever I tried to listen to hard rock, it was like everybody looked like girls. Not there's anything wrong with that, but everybody looked like girls, and it just wasn't.
Yeah, it was glam.
It was glam, and it just wasn't. I didn't know what I didn't like about it, but it was like this dude's like fucking.
But then you see Slayer, and they're wearing the fucking spikes and shit.
All of a sudden, Slayer came out, and I didn't see Slayer when they played with spikes. Actually, I saw they kind of looked just metal, but you know,
I was lucky enough to see Slayer once with the original lineup.
Jeff Hanneman,
Dude, I was back when I was in college. They had this chick I used to date, and she was like, "I'm gonna get you Slayer tickets for your birthday." I'm like, "All right." So I was like, "Fuck yeah, Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax."
God damn.
I know it was like
I don't. You know,
it was like
what?
2010, I think.
You know, to tell you the truth, this hurts me to say it, but like, I don't know if I love Anthrax. I've tried to like Anthrax so many times, and I just can't get into it. I don't know if it's
to each your own, man. Did you listen to Anthrax with the first singer or with the?
Both?
Okay, so you listened to the first album.
I've listened to Belladonna, and I've listened to Sound of White Noise, but I haven't listened to Stomp 442 or whatever that album was.
No. They had a singer before that.
That was John Bush I was just talking about, I think. But
Maybe.
who?
Fuck, I can't remember. The first Fistful of Metal, they had a different singer.
Okay.
If I remember right, I think. Yeah, they did. And then the other stuff with Joey, you know, that's like with the song Indians and what's the popular one? Also on Guitar Hero, and that's how some younger people
Attack
got
of the
into
Killer
it.
Bees.
I used to have that CD with the fucking Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Bring the Noise and all that shit.
Dude, that sounded so fucking revolutionary whenever that came out. Like, and then even
Pioneer in rap metal, I guess you would say.
but not shitty rap metal. But you know what I mean? It was really cool at the time. Like, I don't know.
Look, dude, like my first love, Limp Bizkit, bro.
Ah!
Yeah, dude, like that was like the first band I really got into when I was a kid.
Once. I saw that Family Values tour in like 1998.
Jealous, bro.
Saw Rammstein. I saw Ice Cube.
Oh yeah, was it Rammstein or Steen?
Rammstein.
Okay, the first
Rammstein.
time I heard them was on this like skateboard video, CKY2K.
Okay.
And it had that song, Du hast mich.
The first time I heard them, they were on
Great
the Lost Highway soundtrack, and they did Rammstein, the name of their band. Rammstein.
Okay.
And fucking killer guitar riffs behind it. And whenever you saw him live, he fucking lit himself on fire. I mean, it was a show. I think he got arrested at the end of that show.
See, I heard them twice in my life, and then I kind of re-listened to them. Like they had that CKY soundtrack, they had the Du Hast song, and then they had that what is that one with Vin Diesel, where he's fucking doing all the stunts. Yeah, and they had that wrong.
That song's so fucking killer.
It's
that
like bang, bang,
yeah,
fire fry,
fire. Yeah, I don't even know.
Bang, bang.
Song's so killer though. That riff is so badass.
And then I started digging, and I'm like, damn. They low-key got some bangers. They got that song,
We All Live in America.
And then what's the other one? You got the pussy. I got a dick. Let's fuck. You know what it was? I'm trying to think of the name of the song. This is called Pussy.
Oh.
But it was
No,
like
I didn't listen. Go that.
they
deep
made
into it.
like a regular music video, and then they made like a XXX music video.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now he beat some charges, I think, but
What? He murdered somebody?
no, he fucking had some sexual assault charges or some shit.
Holy
like that,
shit!
Yeah. I'm not sure. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But, yeah.
Word
but
on the street.
word
You know.
on what I heard.
Yeah.
What I read on the internet.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
yeah, but I think he beat all of it. But I think somebody stood with him.
That was
I
like,
was reading an article about somebody who took a picture with him and then had to apologized for it later.
interesting. See, I didn't know that band was still relevant, but I keep forgetting they're like the biggest like metal band in like Germany, I think. Besides like Creator, you know, Creator's like the Metallica of fucking Germany, and then they got Sodom. Sodom's like the Slayer of Germany, you know.
Who else is from Germany? Isn't
Tankard, the ones all the songs about drinking beer.
Is Overkill from Germany?
No, they're from New York. They're from the same area as fucking Anthrax. I think they're from Brooklyn.
The Balls from the Wall, but guys.
No, that's Accept.
Except, is that German?
I think so.
I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know. I like Accept, you know. They got that song Fast Like a Shark and Balls to the Wall. My daddy's listening on the radio. Balls to the Wall, man.
My dad was more into Zeppelin and Pink Floyd.
Oh, my dad liked that shit too, but my dad was like a full-blown like concert goer, you know. He used to go to the warehouse, dude. Like, I remember we were just sitting one time. He's like, oh yeah, I seen the Clash back in like 1980 something. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I seen Bob Marley and the Wailers in like the 70s. I'm like,
yeah, that place
bruh.
closed in 82.
dude, that was like a really big place. Like the Doors played there.
Doors played there last. That was the last place they ever played.
Really?
Yeah. He put the mic stand through the stage.
No shit.
Yeah, I think he fucking mumbled some shit into the mic and then just passed out on stage. Like all
What?
Yeah, and then
Then he went to
France.
Europe. He went to Europe, huh?
yeah.
And then that's when he died?
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah. Supposedly.
Yeah. Word on the street.
Yeah, word on the street.
Jim Morrison might be out there. Who knows?
Just like when Tupac died, word on the street, he was shot in the car. But dude, I really think he might be in Jamaica, bro. Smoking spliffs.
with Epstein.
No, he's in Jamaica smoking spliffs, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't
Tupac
know. They
still
got a
might be
picture of him.
alive.
They got a
bro.
picture of him with his chest blown up. I don't understand how he.
Oh, you seen autopsy photos?
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm thinking of. But maybe that's what
I never seen that.
I think I've seen it. I've seen something where it's man, it's terrible.
Because
But
Biggie, I'm pretty sure Biggie dead. But Tupac, he's in Jamaica smoking spliffs. He's listening to fucking
what confused
Rocksteady.
me was how much music he had after he died. It was almost like he had like 300 extra
And what's
songs.
crazy with Tupac though, wasn't his last album called Machiavelli?
Yeah.
And did Machiavelli fake his own death?
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You never know. Jamaica.
I remember
smoking
this
spliffs.
dude, Daryl Wilkins. Shout out Daryl Wilkins. And when we were in high school, he was the one who would always expose me to rap, and he was this little short black guy with a huge fro. With when we were in 12th grade, my first 12th grade year, he graduated. But he we would trade music. He took like my weird Marilyn Manson albums and shit like that I was listening to in the 90s and fucking would listen to those, and he'd give me like masterpiece early shit. Dude. That Is There Heaven for a Gangster songs and shit like that. Was a fucking cool dude. But anyway, he came to school with that Machiavelli album and he told me all about it. And I was
So
like,
good.
Jesus.
Hail Mary is like one of my favorite one of my favorite rap songs. Probably my favorite Tupac song.
I've got a lot. It's weird when you listen to Tupac, you're like, man, this is my favorite Tupac song.
See, like the rap these days, it's kind of like some of it's good. They got good beats, but like Kendrick Lamar, he's not bad. They got J. Cole, this younger kid I was working with. He put me on J. Cole. I gotta sound like an old man because I'm not really too relevant with the fucking newer hip hop. But dude, J. Cole, he actually says shit.
Yeah.
It ain't like that dude, like that rapper Future. He started doing all the jibba-jibba-jibba-yeah. And then like everybody bit that style.
Yeah.
Swerving your passenger. I got the diamonds from Africa. Like everybody jacked his fucking style. And then everybody started sounding like him, and it got kind of lame, you know. But like
that was kind of like in the '90s. Everybody started sounding like Tupac.
Yeah,
like, yeah, DMX. Yeah, which is not. I'm not saying they sounded exactly the same.
dude,
But it was definitely
DMX goes
that,
hard though.
There was a little bit of that flavor in that. There was a little bit of that in even some of the New Orleans rap, like the way that like there was. And so a lot of, even when I listen back to the New Orleans rap right now, it seems like a lot of that was a product of that Dr. Dre producing style.
Yeah, I know that, like, with down here, we got our own rap thing with the fucking bounce shit.
Yeah.
We kind of did that, but that's all because of Manny Fresh, I would say. Because he took that one New York Trigger Man beat and then made a fucking...
constant bass drum.
Right. That fucking Trigger Man beat, he took that and then he kind of laid down the foundation for fucking bounce, and now we got our own thing down here. Like Big Frida was huge, you know. I think
she's on stage with Beyonce,
right? I know. So it's just crazy to how like much like bounce blew up, like the whole twerking thing. That's from down here. Then Miley Cyrus started talking about twerking and shit like that, and then it got like popular in like the late 2000s.
You think that's New Orleans, or you think that's just the South?
Twerking. I truthfully think it's down here because you ain't gonna go anywhere else and see anybody catch the wall. Straight up, it's true. Yeah. If you throw on UNLV, catch the wall, somebody's popping their legs up, putting it on that wall, and popping that coochie.
Yeah. All right.
You know, and that's just how it is. But they're not doing that. I don't think they're doing that in Atlanta or Memphis. You know,
gonna have to get that album.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, UNLV, they got fucking badass yellow boy. Drown him in a river.
It's yellow boy.
Yeah. Dude, great shit. But like, I'm telling you, all them old classic New Orleans shit, it's like, I don't know if it's just me being an old man, but I stay constant. Like Soulja Slim, probably my favorite one. That's probably my favorite New Orleans rapper. That and Juvenile.
I mean, it's typical, but I love that 400 Degrees album.
It's great.
I learned songs off that on guitar.
That's actually kind of sick. Did you see the Tiny Room?
Yes.
Where it's a whole live band playing. Dude, it's sick.
It is. I
watched the whole thing.
I learned how to play My Nine Is Gonna Die With Me, or Ride With Me, however that song went. Mm-hmm. I fucking love that song.
Dude, fucking.
They have such an awesome little guitar part that's in that. And we got into weird shit whenever I moved to Phoenix because it was like the culture was a little bit different out there. There wasn't a lot, so I just started listening to all sorts of... like you didn't fall into a scene because there was so much.
Yeah, what they got going on in like Arizona? See, my in-laws, they lived in Chandler, which is like outskirts of.
I know where Chandler is. It's like a suburb.
It's like the Metairie, you know, version or the Mandeville version of Phoenix. But what is their like music wise? Or
they've got everything there. It's just you don't. And this is no offense to people who live in Phoenix, but like whenever I was there, just coming from here, I went there and I was like, so what's the local food?
Right.
Like, what do people eat? What's the Arizona food? And they're like Tex-Mex. Like, that's not Arizona at all. That's Texas and Mexico.
Right.
Like, where's the Arizona food? And, the only thing that I'd had that might even be close to Arizona food was I ate fucking, cactus French fries somewhere.
That sounds actually pretty fire.
It was okay. Fries are better.
Dude, I tell you this, man. Like everywhere usually has their certain kind of food. Like down here, we got all. We have the best food.
They have great Mexican food in Arizona, but they don't have great Arizona food in Arizona. Or I don't know what the fuck that ever was, and I lived there 3 years. And but what it seemed like is Arizona's a lot of strip malls, a lot of transplants.
Yeah.
A lot of people that used to live in California that wanted to get out of a more expensive
right, because it's so fucking expensive over there.
So expensive. So there was a migration, that way. And then also a lot of Mexicans, not a lot of black guys. And the black guys that you did meet were nothing like the black guys down here. Mm-hmm. It seemed like they were putting on a voice of like a kind of a black voice, and all these guys way more educated than I am. And not to say that, just like they had a straight Arizona voice, and like they'd call themselves Smoke.
So they had like how down here we say like for a soft drink, cold drink,
Yeah.
Like, what do they call it? They don't call it. No, pop I know is up north because my mother-in-law's from up north.
I think they say soda.
They say soda.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Man. I'll look this up afterwards. They had a weird way, like you'd what was the oh yeah, the handshake. That was the handshake everywhere.
What?
Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona.
Just a little pop pop.
Yep.
Oh.
That's it. That was everywhere you went. Which was weird because I didn't do it at first, and then I'd just leave people hanging.
You done doing people dirty in Arizona, bro.
Well, I met a guy here right after I came back, and I gave him, like, we ended up doing that. I was like, "You're from fucking Phoenix, aren't you?" And he was. Strange. It really is strange how a lot of people out there have that handshake.
They just do a certain kind of dap, you know.
Yeah. And we do here too. It's that snap.
Oh, dude, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody does that, the fucking hands, that, whatever. I mean, that's natural.
Yeah, look.
That's going to be us when we're old. Hey, old school.
Bro, look. Yeah, like, with me being from the parish, bro, my accent didn't go nowhere, man. Like, it's...
Living down the road, up the road, all that stuff?
I lived in Miro.
Okay.
And I was like, it goes... When you're going from New Orleans, it goes Araby, Chalmette. It goes, what... New Orleans, Araby, Chalmette, Miro, Violet, and then they got Lower Plaquemines, But like, my accent hasn't ever left. I still got my parish accent,
Yeah, for sure.
Like my sister, she lost hers. She moved to Florida for a little bit and came back, and then she talks like she ain't even from there. Me, my mom, my dad, huh?
Do you make fun of her?
No. But like, I don't know. It's just everybody's like, you from the parish, huh? I'm like, how could you tell?
Yeah, how could you tell?
And then look, I remember they'd have some bands play, like, bro, what part of Brooklyn you from? And before I was like, I ain't been in Brooklyn before.
Yeah.
Before I actually been in New York. But like my grandpa, he was an orphan from New York, and I think he got stationed from the Navy. And that's how my grandpa got down here, from being in the Navy, going from New York to New Orleans. I think that's how he met my grandma or whatever. But he, it's just down here. It's just that type of accent.
To work like on the docks or something like that?
I don't know if they met at a bar room or they met at church. I don't know. I don't know if they met at a restaurant. My Grammy and my Grampy, I'm not too sure. But yeah, he was just it's from New York, in the orphanage, and then joined the Navy, and then him and his brother came down here. Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, and like when I went to New York, I wanted to see like the orphanage where I guess he grew up, but I guess they fucking demolished it or some shit. It ain't there no more.
It's funny how that's like a saying now. Like everybody say it.
I don't know. It's always kind of been a saying though, huh?
It was, but I think it wasn't like...
You can't blame the Benny Grunch and the bunch,
No, it's not that. I think it's just like they focused on that one part of New Orleans vernacular or whatever that like they could grab onto and actually, I guess, just branding. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
Like of course everyone said it, but then all of a sudden after that song, it became like almost funny to say it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So everyone said it, but I don't think I've said it very often. But I might have said it 2 times.
Fuck, I say it, and then like people, I'll be like, "Fuck, it ain't there no more," and people be like,
"Yeah, that's what I mean."
I'm like, "Well, I'm just used to saying it,
Yeah. Forget about it.
Yeah.
It's become like a saying like that for our area. Yeah, for our area.
Yeah.
But well, dude, we've been talking for a fucking hour.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize that, man. Oh,
Yeah.
Look at that, they got the time.
Yeah, it's so easy to fucking talk and fucking chill. Earl had to be out of this. He would have fucking loved this conversation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm happy to fill in for the homie,
Well, man, thank you guys for listening. Thanks for Taylor coming on here. Have you got anything you'd like to plug before we go? Your art market, any of that stuff?
Oh, you're talking about with the TNB North Shore on Instagram.
Okay.
And then follow the Dead Media Market. That's the little thing in Baton Rouge. A few people might be starting up something on the North Shore, like a version of that.
At the Castine Center?
I don't know. I think we might do it at different little bars and stuff like that, What I'm trying to plug. Oh, plug the homies, my old band, Wishful Thinking.
Oh, nice.
All my friends, they continuing on doing the thing, killing it,
Kicked me out, and now they're fucking doing shit.
Dude, that's my homies though, bro. It's just locked in,
It is that.
Homies for life,
Yeah. I've got the same kind of, like, I've got friends that in fact, those are the guys, some of them that went to Phoenix with.
Mm-hmm.
3 of those guys are like my forever friends. Even if I would imagine that even if we fought 10 years from then, we would be friends again.
Dude, look, it's just like this. It don't matter if you're I don't think there's ever really any bad blood with people you play music with, just
Oh, no.
point of time, it's good times,
Yeah.
The reason why the whole band got back together was because a friend passed away, and then just a bunch of, we all talking, and just kind of, they got it all back together and did a show, opened for this band Marauder, which is like a New York hardcore band.
Nice.
And then they got back together. Now they just are starting to do shows again,
Nice.
So it's sick. Yeah, I think they'll be doing a show at the skate shop soon with Drem.
Nice.
I know y'all got y'all show at the skate shop.
We do.
Plug y'all.
Yeah, 1 o'clock on March 29th, I think.
Riding Dirty?
Yeah, Riding Dirty skate shop. And
with 9? Well, now it's something different.
Gacked.
Yeah, Gacked. And then they got 2 hip-hop acts. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be like stacked between hip-hop, punk.
Nice.
So I think that's a little pretty sick. I like mixed bills like that.
I do. I haven't played with that many hip-hop bands, though, to be honest with you. I think it'll be awesome.
Dude, you ever listen to Roots?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah, the shit from the
90s?
Yeah,
but they got like a full band playing with them.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Questlove guy playing drums, a guy playing guitar, and they're doing their thing.
I only had one album by them, and it was one of their later albums, though. Like I had, or I know they're still together because they're doing that Late Show.
Oh, yeah.
But fuck, I can't think about it. It came out just a few years ago.
It's good.
Not
all
a few
this
years
shit's
ago,
good.
10 years ago.
All this shit's good, bro.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we're going to end this shit. We can talk here for another hour. All right, Taylor. It was great having you on the show, man.
Of course, brother.
And we will see you next week.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you missed it.
No.